Hello, collective. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Patience with Spirit here, your collective detective, psychic, intuitive, host of Spirit News on Spotify, doing collective reads for psychic development. And today I wanted to do a collective detective exercise that I've always wanted to do, but I wasn't sure in what way I could participate or lend my services. But I think that this would be a great way to practice and lend my services to a mystery that is upon us. It's about a woman named Amanda Rabb, and she died tragically, I think, in a really mysterious, very ominous way. And she's passed now, and I think she wants to come through. I think that she's willing. I don't think that she went out of her way to find me, or maybe she did, I don't know, but I had previously learned of her story, which I'll put the link to her story in the description bar, because the BJ Investigates does a really good thorough job at explaining her story, and there's so many twists and turns in the story. It needs to have some other angle. We need some new evidence. We need something from a higher perspective. So I'm gonna ask my spirit guides. Why not? Why not? So we'll see what we got. So Amanda Rabb, this is for you. Thank you so much for your contribution to society, and I'm sorry that you did not get to fulfill your last incarnation's mission, but that's okay. You can do it again. You can learn differently, do it differently. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here. Please, Amanda Rabb, please come into my golden bubble. That was a little quick. I invite you to come into my golden bubble of love and light and protection, where it's safe, where no energies that are not of divine vibration are allowed. It is made by my homie, my boy, my war angels for life, Archangel Michael. War angels! I'll tell you that. That's another story, another time. Thank you so much for being here with us, please. Alexis. So far, Spirit has said Alexis, leave us, crash, one bad spirit, missing, bulldoze. So I have the Sustainer, I have the Gem, Glass. I have a Gem. Gem is glass. Maybe she was fragile. Maybe she was treated like she was fragile, or Spirit said glass, and I have, looks like someone holding like a piece of glass, and I have a gem. So we'll see. The third card, I have the fault line. Thank you so much, Amanda, for being here. Thank you for Spirit for connecting us so we can bring truth to her story. Ooh, it's a lot of emotion. Don't cry. I am not gonna cry. I'm gonna grab a couple more. What I'll say so far for the data. What I see so far is kind of like a origin story. Like, she's explaining two stars were withheld from her, or she was put into a box, brushed off. She was put into a box, and she was molded into a way that was suitable for being oppressed in a dark place. Look at this. It's all dark. There's 2 bright lights out here that could possibly have some positive influence on her at times, but they're hard to get to. She seems to be closed off by this it's like a one human hand and then one weird, like, I don't know, clubbed, deformed hand that's like molding this clay inside of a box, molding it to be this gem in a really yucky environment. I'm getting, her whole life wasn't probably the best environment. Always a gem in a dead grass, just not in an, she is a gem. She is a gem, but she just wasn't in the right environment to really nurture all the several gifts she had. I'm not gonna cry. I said I wouldn't cry. The fault line. See the fault line, and it's all gray. So always walking on cracks. Always, her life seemed to be always walking on the edge of a fault line, never knowing if her next step would be the fall into the dark abyss. Please tell us more, Amanda. Thank you so much for being here with us. I appreciate you. I am so sorry that was how you grew up. I'm very sad by that. Thanatos. The devil energy. So, right under the sustainer. So, this person, whoever contained her and tried to keep her bound, I want to say. Very weird. Was in devil energy. Definitely wanted to do what devils do to her. Wrong. Yeah, everything that was done to her is wrong. It was wrong. She didn't live in a good environment that was nurturing. Gnosis on the side, which the gem and Gnosis, see, this is in the middle. So she didn't know that she was a gem. She didn't know she was a gem, but these people knew, or whatever the sustainer is in the devil energy knew, had knowledge or some kind of knowledge of her quality, but they see how the gem's a rainbow and this is a rainbow. Yeah, it's like keeping it from her on purpose. Keeping it from the middle, like keeping it really on the outside in this weird gear where it's really hard to get to. It's not in the middle. She doesn't have knowledge that she doesn't know that she's a gem. No one in her environment really lets her know that on purpose. I think they know she's a gem, or that she has a lot of potential. She's had a tough life. This woman had such a vibrant, she came in with a rainbow soul and it got fractured. Look at this. Look, she's making this ball, and then look at this pearl in the middle. Yeah, that's her heart. That's her heart. Oh. So, a very fractured person. Fractured beyond the fault line. Like, just someone who endured a lot of pain, a lot of devils, a lot of people who wanted to control her, wanted to chase her and dim her light. But she gave a lot of her pieces away. She was already fractured at a young age. I think she's just running down like the origin, just a quick synopsis of like what the energy of her whole existence was life, to get her to ultimately have her life taken. So, and her life ended. So let's see. Thank you so much for being here with us and sharing your story with us. I am so grateful to be able to bring this forward to the people and to share your story.
Fire.
Next up we have the Destroyer. So we have the Sustainer and the Destroyer, both with this between it. Devil energy. Just devils in her life. So we have another human in devil energy. The Destroyer. Someone who saw a star that wanted to capture a star in darkness or keep a star in darkness. Some kind of handler, some kind of watcher, some kind of overseer, definitely driven by money, because this is a golden circle and then the money outside, probably outside sources, perhaps by there's 2 stars here, so I'm not sure how they Kawasaki, perhaps they have a motorcycle. Perhaps these people collect Kawasaki motorcycles or something like that. The One in reverse. The One in reverse. This is under Gnosis and the Gem. Fire again. That's fire twice. Kawasaki fire? I don't know. I don't know why Spirit's saying fire twice. Maybe I'm hot. I'm hot on the trail. So the mission of this Destroyer was to really, like, ruin this person. Like, turn this one star's life upside down. Like, I don't know why yet, but that was, like, the mission. To keep knowledge from this person, to keep them going in a circle, to keep them chasing. Spirit said chase earlier, to keep them chasing something. Oopsie. Thank you so much. Yeah, the thread. They kept dangling something. They kept dangling a rainbow. There's also a rainbow in here. Caution. They kept caution. They kept cautioning her to not. It's almost like they were. I'm just gonna say the data. I don't know if it's true, but it's almost like they kept saying, "Yes, you can do better." It was like almost like gaslighty feeling, like, "Yeah, you can do that, totally." And then when she goes to do it, they're like, "Oh, are you sure that you want to do that? Because, last time you did it." It's almost like 1 minute they're like, "Yeah, do it." It's like a mind fuck. Yeah, it feels really mind fucky. So it was confusing. It kept her uncertain, but it made her enough to chase something they were dangling in front of her that kept giving herself away. It like kept taking something from her. But I don't know what yet. It's the thing that made her crack ultimately. Something they kept like tricking her into doing. They were really using, like, I want to say with the, like, this looking like a watcher, feeling like a handler. It feels like someone purposely trying to confuse them, is what it feels like. but I don't know why yet. We'll do some clarifiers. Can I just show you something real quick, just to like lighten the mood a little? I had my kids. I bought these Card for Humanity kid family edition. It came with blank cards.
Right.
So Spirit said to buy some random stickers and just like have the kids randomly put stickers on there. So I did, and they made such cool cards. I'm gonna use them, not in this reading because this is a little more lighthearted and what we're doing is kind of serious. So, but I just wanted to share that just to sprinkle a little joy in this seriousness, you know. Okay, so we have an origin. We have okay. Okay, I have some questions that I've formulated. So far we have a destroyer and a sustainer. The sustainer, they all both live in are operating in devil energy against a gem, which would be Amanda Rabb, Rabb. They were purposely trying to turn her upside down and keep her in the dark about something, but kind of string her along with illusions of grandeur or something, that made her keep giving pieces of herself away to them. So I have, what were they dangling in her face? What were they stringing her along with? That's the first question. So let's see, where should we go? What were they stringing her along with? Okay, they want me to do, because I said, who is the destroyer and who is the sustainer? So they want me to do that.
Sunglasses.
Spirit also said Timothy, non-human beer, brush, one lost soul, and sunglasses. So I don't know, Timothy could be significant. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us. Thank you so much, Amanda, for being here with us. Please allow me to help you come through, to give a message, to bring your truth to the surface. I am divinely protected. Oracle number 36, clocking in. You know, God wanted me to wake up at like 4 in the morning and do this, and I didn't answer the call. I'm still learning this role, I'm new to it. I'm new to the paranormal world. I just started this journey and I've been activated big time. Oh, damn. Murder. I cannot make it up, you guys. Find my grave. Oh my gosh, I cannot make it up. Paranormal, find my grave. The necrometer. Wow. You guys, can I just give a little side note? A lot of people have been asking me what spirit box I'm using, and it is the necrometer, but I want to warn you, not to scare you, but to give you knowledge, to give you awareness of how it works. I am divinely protected. I am an oracle. I've been chosen to be the 144 or whatever, because I have proven myself to be responsible enough to use my psychic gift to be of service, to be productive, to help society advance themselves. So I know that I'm divinely protected, which gives me the confidence to have tools to use to invite loving energy in, and I'm ordained to do that, and I'm learning how to do that through the help of Dad, God, and in my spirit guide. So I just want to give you that little PSA, because you can do it, but you really got to make sure that you're cleansing your field, that you're running your energy, that you're making sure you don't have anything that could invite or attract what is at the same vibration as you. So that is why you have ordained oracles that do readings for you, that do divination for you, because that's why you go to them, because they have gone through the minefield and they've done all the things to get to a place where they are responsible enough with such a great power. So they do the things to clear their field, and they burn the sage and light the candles. They do the things that have been taught to them by their guides, by their spirit team, from a higher perspective of how to be responsible with energy. And so I am confident that I am at such a pristine, clear level of clarity in my field because of my duty that I'm responsible for, my energy hygiene, that I know I will only attract what I am a match to, because I'm confident that I'm loving enough, that I love myself enough, that I'm of service enough. Roy could be significant to attract that. If you are not confident that you are in a place to attract a loving vibration, you will attract something that matches what you are, and it will pretend to be something for your highest good, and you won't even know that it's not you. So that's what I'm here to do. Me and my spirit team, we're here to teach you about your non-physicalness, because there's a whole other world that the whole world's going to have to get on board with and understand, because we're going into a new age, and that's what we teach you on Spirit News. So that was just my little PSA, okay? But your girl Amanda was murdered. I mean, look at this. I can't make it up. At least that's what this is saying. I'm not saying that it's true. I don't know if this is true. I'm just saying that's what the cards are saying. Oh, and look at this. So she got the pearl there, and then look at this skull right here in red, and it's all like distorted. The rainbow's distorted just like this, So maybe she was murdered by poison. I don't know. That could be just very literal, but she was murdered, or this says she was murdered in any case. So on the back, let's read what the incidentals are. We have guilty conscience for our trauma, forced conversion, faith. Forced conversion. Interesting. Okay. Deceived or betrayed love. Identity grandchild. The sustainer could have been a grandparent, perhaps. Lesson is prophecy and gifts. Spirit said Michael. Maybe a grandparent named Michael. Death, starvation, or dehydration. And then this bottle's full of water. Huh. Huh.
See me.
See me. I see you, girl. I see you, girl. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Yes. Tell me more. Tell me more about
The
this.
number 7.
The number 7. Maybe something happened 7 times before she died. Maybe 7. I don't know. Something about the number 7. So I have burned. Spirit said fire, fire twice. And then I have burned here. Huh. Roy, Michael, Timothy. Find my grave, paranormal. Fire, house fire, branding, persecution, book burning. I feel like I want to put this on Gnosis. Like this. Some kind of persecution of her, or some kind of burning of her brand, or a branding of her or something. some kind of persecution, that abuse of technology. You guys, if you watch the movie, if you watch the documentary by BJ Investigates, maybe, yeah, you'll see that Amanda Rabb was being used as like a human experiment by Dramimovich or whatever. Bramimovich. I'm sorry, she has so many different names. You'll see so many different names she uses. I don't know what to call her, but she claims to have made a interactive virtual program for recovering addicts, and Amanda Rabb was under her supervision. Being watched, like a handler being handled by the destroyer. So a Mil of Jovovich or whatever would be the destroyer. I don't know. I'm not going to use names. Weirdo. I'm just going to use weirdo. Spirit says they're a weirdo. I didn't say it. Spirit said it, okay? Amanda said it. But look, abuse of technology. Age of Atlantis. You know, I talk about my past life in Atlantis. They abused the crystals. They tried to force ascension through technology instead of the natural way through the heart, where you have to actually heal your wounds. You can't just override them and forget about them. You have to actually release them. Death, accident, location island. Location island. I keep getting visions about an island by a waterfall, and there's something underneath the waterfall, like some kind of king crab. king nose. Yeah, someone with like macho man syndrome, like with a big nose. Oh, that was a really sad note. I'm really sorry. Russell. So I have Russell, Timothy, Michael, Roy. Persecution or torture. Didn't I? Oh, because persecution's here, but I was drawn to persecution. And the back says persecution. Accident. I think she was murdered because somebody did it and covered it up. I don't know if it was so much premeditated, but it wasn't like they cared if she died or not. But I think her death may have been an accident. Like, it was probably before they would have liked. Yeah. Young male. Celibate or asexual. Polytheistic. What's polytheistic? Let's look. I don't know what polytheistic is. What is polytheistic?
Here's the definition of polytheistic: relating to or characterized by belief in or worship of more than one god.
Oh, damn. Deities, spirits, pantheon of gods and goddesses, religious sects and rituals. I like to do one reading that doesn't start veering into the ritualistic stuff. But if that's what's happening, then that's what we got to bring through. I am Oracle number 36, clocking in for duty. Okay, so we have a fire over Gnosis. So they persecute in the front. So they wanted to persecute her for something, I don't know yet. Some knowledge she had. Some kind of branding they persecuted her with. She was murdered, not premeditatively, but on accident. And then it was like covered up. They definitely didn't care whether she lived or died, honestly, is what I'm feeling. And she said yes. Oh, that popped out. So let's see. We have 3. I'm gonna keep them. I have the first one, fall of a civilization, greed, corruption, ignorance, indulgence. Ooh, you know what? It kind of looks like that virtual world that they do when you'll see it in the documentary. But, oh wait, fall of a civilization. This looks like Atlantis underwater. And that card said the fall of Atlantis, age of Atlantis. These people are playing out past life scenarios. They just don't get it. They just keep doing the same thing over and over again every life. So let me see. Some kind of compound, building, speech. Someone who's adept at speaking in public. I have one woman here that's kind of overlooking this ruined castle that's fallen. You know, it's almost like she's trying to desperately make it look like everything's normal here, just business as usual. You know, I can't breathe, but it's okay. Yeah, she's definitely trying to make her fallen castle look like it's still going. Spirit said speech in the front, so she's good at speaking in front of people. She's good at speeches. She's good at saying things that sound really, I guess I want to use the word important, but it just makes it sound really good, I guess. Makes you like, oh, tell me more. Oh, okay. You know. But it's all talk. It's all talk. The lessons: forgiveness, death is suicide, trauma is mental illness, possibly in the bathroom, Gnostic or dualistic faith. I don't know what that means. What is dualistic faith?
According to Britannica, in religion, dualism means the belief in 2 supreme opposed powers or gods, or sets of divine or demonic beings that cause the world to exist.
And there's a picture of Osiris and Isis. And Osiris is blue, which would imply that he's a god. The belief in 2 supreme opposed powers or gods or sets of divine or demonic beings that caused the world to exist. Huh. Did not know that. And then I know Gnostic is knowledge, but I don't know what Gnostic faith is. What is Gnostic faith?
According to study.com, Gnostic beliefs resemble dualism, which is the view that the universe is structured by 2 opposing forces, good and evil. The Gnostics believed that the material world was created, but they viewed the creator divinity as imperfect. In some versions of the Gnostic creation myth, the creator is even seen as evil.
Wow. Talking about gaslighting. Laura. That's so funny. It's not one or the other, it's both. It's both. Then they exist at the same time. And not to be one or the other, but to live in between the two. To learn how to discern between the extremes of good and evil, good and bad, whatever you want to call it. That's so funny. Okay. It's like good and bad does exist, good and evil, but not in the way you think. Not to like purposely go after you and bring you down, but to help you know what you want and what you don't want. Like if you didn't experience bad things, how would you know what you don't want? You have to experience the opposite of good to know what you want. Because if everything's good all the time and everything's perfect and nothing goes wrong and nothing tempts you, nothing tempts your flesh, nothing challenges you to have willpower, to have discipline, you can choose to not have those things. That is a part of this life, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's considered evil. It's just an experience that all experiences are valid, good or bad. You come here to earth to have those experiences, to gain knowledge, and through the experiences to gather the data first. So every life you live, you can finally get to the end game, which is a life where you remember who you are and you get to manifest anything you want. 2,000 dollars a day, baby, you know, like if that's what you want. So I digress. Oh, slave or concubine. Oh wait, I'm sorry, let me finish. So yeah, fall of civilization. So I want to put that on this devil energy right here. So there does seem to be greed involved, ignorance, indulgence, corruption, all of that, all of it. That's devil energy, okay? So whatever this is was something that involved money, corruption, purposeful ignorance of, other people, might have turned a blind eye, and indulgence, overdoing it, abuse of power, abuse of technology, overdoing it. Look at this, slave or concubine. Oh, all these faiths, I don't know what these faiths are. Pantheistic. I have a feeling that has to do with gods and goddesses. Let's see. What is pantheistic faith?
According to study.com, pantheism is the belief that God and the universe are the same things rather than separate things. In other words, God is all, and all is God. The term pantheism was developed in the 18th century from the Greek roots pan, meaning all, and theos, meaning God. Pantheists see God's presence throughout the world.
Huh. An animistic faith. What is animistic faith?
According to Wikipedia, animism is the belief that objects, places, and creatures all possess a distinct spiritual essence.
A belief that all living things have a soul. I believe that.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, I'm here. Yes. Yeah, I believe that. Trauma slander. Trauma slander. Broken heart. Accountability. Viking age. Child. And imprisonment. See? Look at this. Imprisonment. Yeah, this destroyer. Oh, and look at this. This destroyer is the same shape as this. And then this. Yeah, so this was some kind of compound they lived on that was running in devil energy that kept Amanda imprisoned in this compound, I guess, where she had a room behind bars. She slept on a bed of hay. Like, the living quarters, bury it. The living quarters were maybe underground. Maybe underwater. Because look, this is underwater. Maybe underwater somewhere. Or by water. Or maybe like underneath a fountain, because like maybe it's a secret, maybe like Chris again, Kris, I don't know. My sister's name's Krys. So yeah, so some kind of imprisoned a prisoner who is a slave or a concubine of some kind. Whose lessons accountability, and death is a broken heart, and trauma is slander. I got another broken heart here. Health issues.
Sandra.
Sandra, Chris, Timothy, Laura, Roy, Michael. Those are the names that Spirit said. So I have health issues here. Infection, contagious illness, genetic illness, hypochondria. Huh. Maybe this because I had starvation and dehydration. I have poison on this picture. Perhaps they were like maybe they were experimenting with different ways to give Amanda health issues. Yeah. They were trying to purposely give her health issues to keep her bound to them or something. To keep her in this dark place, or to keep her imprisoned or something. Wow. Why would they do that? Which ones do you want me to try? Why did they want to destroy her? Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us. Thank you so much, Amanda. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here to tell your story. Eee. Help me help you. Do you have tattoos? Do you have tattoos? So perhaps someone with tattoos? Or
Secretary.
a secretary. A secretary with tattoos? I don't know if I should do these ones. Yeah. Michael again. Spirit said Michael twice. Michael could have tattoos. What kind of tattoos does Michael have? I don't know if I can get that specific. Tell me more, Amanda. Please tell me more. I have balloons, mailboxes. So let me see. Killer. Michael Killer? So there's like two different energies here. For sure. This one feels really, like it's supposed to be like a fun house, it's like a carnival, it's popping, it's moving, it's fun, the lights are on. It looks like everyone's about to have some fun. I do see 3 sheep. Looks like they're waiting for something. I don't know what they're waiting for. They are looking towards this house, though. They're looking towards this house by train tracks. They're looking towards this house by train tracks, and there's a plane. I want to say getaway plane that's being prepared by a long, skinny man. Huh. Look. Okay. Star Adventure. That kind of looks like the gem. Some kind of game was played. Transmission. Some kind of game was played with a star or Amanda, the gem. Some kind of prize to be won or something, or by a cowboy or someone who came in like a cowboy, like, you know, riding on a horse, like, howdy, ma'am. How are you today? Did you need some help? Well, let me come rescue you, you little lady. That's what it feels like. I also have Buzz Lightyear over here, kind of entangled in this octopus, like randomly on top. So it's kind of like a weird. I feel like there's like tentacles that are stopping Buzz Lightyear from coming to. Where's Buzz Lightyear going? I don't know. He's trying to get out. Or maybe he's coming from this house. He's like, maybe he has some kind of information? Huh. Maybe he's going to the star. Because look, he's heading towards the booth.
Detecting multiple.
What else do I see? There's also there's music note hidden in the red, and there's Woody like looking at like, howdy. Look, he's another howdy partner. Nothing to see here. No good music over here. Hiding music. Maybe Amanda's really good at music.
No family.
No family to really help encourage her, but she's saying that she really likes to sing, that she could have been really good at music. I have, what does that say?
Kosh.
Thrillipede. Kosh? What is a kosh? Kosh? Let me see. What is kosh? Oh my gosh, I didn't even do it. What is COSH?
According to Club Z, tutoring, the full name of the mathematical function, cosh, is hyperbolic cosine. The formula for calculating cosh, x, is cosh x equals e caret x plus e caret 2. The domain of the cosh function is all real numbers. The range of the cosh function is...
Oh, kosh and sine. Isn't that like the greater than... Oh, it's odd or even.
Furry.
Odd or even function.
Awful.
Awful. Odd or even. Kosh is always positive. In fact, always greater than or equal to 1. Amanda she was always lighthearted, positive. She was really a star. She was kosh. She was super kosh. She was always positive and always greater than or equal to 1. She's kosh. I also see a crown down here, so maybe Buzz Lightyear's heading for the crown. And I see a clock that's at I can't tell what it's at. Maybe 345, 245. So what I'm getting from this card is that there's a lot going on. And she is somebody who has a natural light about her. She had no family that really cared about her to nurture her natural gifts that she came in with. She had a hard time.
Male good.
She didn't have any good male role models in her life that nurtured her desire of music. She said she likes music and she would have wanted to make music, but someone hid her music talent
Childhood.
in childhood. She showed a music inclination in childhood and someone saw it and hid it in plain sight. And then said, hey, charmed them and said, nothing to see here. They did it on purpose. They played her like a game, the star. They treated her like a game, like she was some object to be prized possession or something, to be molded into some kind of dark, whatever this is, devil energy, just like a weird, dark obsession to make this child exactly what this person wanted. That's weird. That's freaking weird. Yeah, so like this could possibly be, I mean, I don't mean to make it sexual, but I mean, it's symbolic, it's a symbolism, so I have to take into consideration that that could be a sexual symbol. It's big and ominous, like weird, like it's almost like out of place, like everything's colorful and beautiful, and then she's got this like smack dab in the middle. Walk away. Yeah, something you just like have to walk away from, something that's never good.
I just wanted to come in.
Didn't I say I was getting visions of some kind of compound by a waterfall, or like underwater, like by a waterfall? I keep seeing it in my dreams, and just randomly when I'm like doing random stuff, it'll pop in there, and then it comes in the cards. So there's something about some kind of compound or house that's by water, that where things, it looks all hunky-dory, but things happen there that shouldn't happen there. And I think Amanda has visited this place where at first this is how they get you, like, come play in our thing, there's so many things to do and you're gonna have a good time, and yeah, you could do your music, sure, yeah, please. It's like some weird gaslighty kind of feeling. Like they support you on the outside, but then when it comes time to let you do it, they like tell you can't do it. They like make you feel like you couldn't do it. So it's weird. It's very gaslighting. Okay, let's do some tarot. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So what's this all about? What's going on? Thank you so much for being here with us, Amanda. I appreciate you so much. Please help us find some clues to help understand what happened to you, and so we can bring you to justice, or these culprits to justice. So I have the moon in reverse. So yeah, an unveiling. A subsiding of anxiety. Oh, my pleasure. That's what I do. Secrets. We're unveiling some secrets. Oh, spill the tea, Amanda. Tell us. What the hell is going on with this mess? 8 of Swords in reverse. escape, freedom, release, finding solutions, options, relief, taking control. So she reached a place in this environment where she felt like she was at a good place to take control now, and she was ready to be released. She got a load taken off her chest. She felt freedom, and she felt really good, actually. She said she felt really good. She wanted to get a tattoo about it. She wanted to, maybe she did get a tattoo to commemorate some kind of celebration where she reached a place where she was ready to be free and released. She was ready to be solution-oriented based. She felt a relief, a load taken off her chest. She had, her whole life been 10 of Wands, burdens, weight on her shoulder, restricted, burnout, uphill struggle. Everything was always 10 of Wands for her. And going to this place was, oh, that must be what they were dangling in front of her. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes, look at this. See, she's holding a string there. And the string's the same color as this. Yeah, so this is what they were dangling in front of her face. Like, oh, don't you want to be free? Don't you want to be free of drug use? And you want to do all the things you want to do? You want to take control of your life? Like, yes, she does want to do that. Oh, for sure. She does want to do that. So that's what they were dangling in front of her, because she was ready to release fear. She wanted to unveil some secrets. She wanted to regain her composure, but there was a self-deception going on. I'm kind of getting the feeling that she came from a very dark place. Her whole life was dark. Possibly 3 people involved in her life that kept her in a dark place all the time. But she says self-deception, so I think in a way she knew that it was a lie, but because it was like the best thing going that she had in a while, and they knew that, and they kind of like used that against her. That's devil energy right there. To use someone's hopes and dreams against them, and then gaslight them when they actually want to like do what they said that they wanted to do. Yeah, Tower. Yeah, something happened. Some chaos and destruction happened. Well, she died on accident. That's what happened. Some kind of abusive technology, Spirit said in that card. Some kind of abusive technology. Oh, you know what? This kind of looks like the VR virtual reality headset things that you put on your face, don't they? And then Buzz Lightyear whizzing by. Huh. And then there's a jewel right in the middle of the octopus's head. So some kind of abusive technology that was altering their third eye chakra. It was distorting their third eye chakra. And it's also red, so also possibly their root chakra. And they have wait and see. So they dangled thoughts of taking control of her life in her face, or thoughts of freedom to be released, by doing this technology. Because her whole life had been overburdened with problems. She saw this as an opportunity to be abundant, it ended up being a nightmare. She thought that she was going to be wealthy. maybe even a mother or a businesswoman. Thank you so much for being here with us and telling us from your perspective, your side of the story. Please continue to help us gain higher perspective. Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us. Ugh. Nine of Swords. I got 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Yeah. So, this, this
5 o'clock.
yeah, and didn't she say nightmare? I mean, what does that look like? So whatever was messing with their head, and look, she's, oh, you know what? Amanda started saying headaches. She must have started getting headaches from, and look, the swords are piercing her head. Whatever this abusive technology was messing with her mind, and it was making her feel terror and deep unhappiness. It was making her focus on the past instead of coping with it. Matthew could be significant. She began to feel overwhelmed. She was at her breaking point. She had an inability to cope with or face life when she had just agreed because she thought she was going to be 10 of Pentacles. Oh, damn. Look at this. You see all these, like, red roses all over? Well, look at this. This thing has red underneath. All the, virtual face masks have red underneath. So they might have been also doing this to purposely affect her sleep. Because remember I said, we said that they were trying to get her ill in some way. I think they were using the abusive technology, this virtual reality, to cause health issues, to cause fear, anxiety, terror, negativity, deep unhappiness. Why? Oh, I'm getting really itchy on my chest. Archangel Michael, please take any negative energy that is not here for the highest good, that is giving us evil eye or trying to stop us. Please allow grace to bless us. I love you so much. Thank you. I have Knight of Swords at the top of the deck. Haste. Big opportunity. Seize the moment. Jump in. Arrival, departure. Assertive. Direct, honest, quick wit. Warns against impulsive or rash behavior. A strong, assertive, and decisive person. One who gets what he or she wants. So somebody did something. Somebody made a haste decision who was immature. They came in charging based on an opportunity, to seize an opportunity. They thought they had to jump in right now and be assertive and direct. Even if it's impulsive or rash, because they always get what they want. So somebody who always gets what they want, disagree. Someone you can't disagree with. Someone who doesn't allow you to disagree with them because they always get what they want. Somebody who's brutally honest, probably beyond some people are like, I'll just tell the truth. But then there's like certain people who will like purposely go beyond telling the truth and like enjoy that. That's like this person. Somebody who's like overtly assertive, almost like uncomfortably. Like, I'm getting like someone who'll stare in your eyes on purpose to make you uncomfortable, to like see you squirm, like some kind of mental like game or something. Really weird. If someone did that to me, oh my God, I wish. I wish someone would just stare at me long so I can just like witness it. And then once I realize it's happening, I feel like it'd be a good laugh, you know, like it's almost like you have to make sure that they're staring at you and they probably like enjoy that. They're like, and then I'm like, are you staring at me? You know, and then they're like, I just like to look in your eyes. And then I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know. It just seems really like such a odd thing that no one ever does. I'm trying to imagine, like, what if someone did that to me? And it is unsettling. But I think I myself would laugh at it because I can just feel that it's a mind game. Like, this person plays mind games. I think this person may have like deep mental health issues. I'm talking about like deep. I'm not making fun of them. I'm just literally saying this person is mentally ill and operating in a devil energy. This Knight of Swords that uses their words to manipulate people into doing what they want. Just saying. Oh my gosh, look, top of the deck, group living. Yes, this is like some group living situation where there's multiple people that live on some kind of like compound or something. Yes, I look at top of the deck. I have possibly by 3 people again. 33, 3 I had. Matthew, Grace, Laura, Michael, Roy, Timothy. Protect. 6 of Wands, recognition. Ugh. I just hate when people do things for the clout, you know. Yeah, this destroyer, this who pretends to be a Queen of Pentacles, who's a knight, who's immature as hell, who wants recognition and fame and the clout for something. They did something hastily, rushed something, perhaps did something overindulgently over and over again, and it ended up, they did it for achievement, for success. They wanted acclaim, award, and recognition. They wanted clout. They wanted spotlight. They were drunk off the idea of getting recognition. They have some kind of rejection wound. Yeah, they have a rejection wound. They need validation for something. Reason. What's the reason? Yes, what is the reason? Yes, thank you. What's the reason for this commotion? What's the reason? Where do you want me to go? Alright, what's the reason for all this? Why did they do this to you? What was the reason for causing you to have anxiety, for abusing technology on you? Stealing a penguin and taking it home in your backpack. Stealing a penguin and taking it home in your backpack. Stealing a penguin and taking it home in your backpack. They wanted to sneak something from you. They wanted to steal something from you. They wanted to steal something from you. What did they want to steal from you? Thank you so much for being with us, Amanda. Please tell us what they wanted to steal from you. Why were they abusing their technology, their abuse of power with you? What happened? Thank you so much, Spirit, for being here with us.
Sandpipers.
Sandpipers. What is a sandpiper?
Reject.
Reject. Didn't I say this person has a rejection wound? Spirit just said reject. What is a sandpiper? A bird. It's a bird. It's a bird. Shorebird. Shorebird by water. Didn't I say that this place is by water? Dad's anger management problems. Her dad was trying to steal something from her because he was mad at her. Boring stuff that nobody cares about. Boring stuff. He made it look like it wasn't a... There was something that he did that made it look like it was just... Maybe something with paperwork, I want to say, or... something... So her dad's... Bodies. Her dad has anger management problems. And could have possibly did something that... And tried to make it look like... Oh, nothing to see here. Oh, didn't I say Woody? Something about music. Covering up something about someone who performs or does music. Making it boring. Reject bodies. Something by the water. Intensely staring into a horse's butt. Yeah, boring stuff that nobody cares about. Just intensely staring into a horse's butt. Someone's trying not to look like an ass. Someone's staring at a horse's butt. Someone's pretending to be something they're not, but everyone's really staring into a horse's butt. Who talks about someone who has anger management problems. Someone who could have been doesn't have to be a dad, it does say dad, but it could be a caretaker, someone who, absolutely, Spirit says, doesn't have to be a dad, but someone who is her caretaker who has anger management problems and who probably gets bored easily. They get bored easily. This could have been something, yeah, they get bored easily. They'll do anything. They'll stare at a horse's butt for entertainment because they have mental illness. And so they stole something from her. What did they steal from you? Angering the gods. Whatever they stole from her angered the gods. Sucking at sports. They sucked at sports? They stole something to make them better at sports? Or I could also interpret that as making them more agile, making them more athletic, making them more...
I did bad things.
I did bad things. They did bad things to her to steal something from her because they were bored and have anger management problems. They angered the gods, though, by doing it. Mystery meat. Hijacking the school bus and driving it straight to Six Flags. Slop. Yeah, see, hijacking the school bus and taking it straight to Six Flags. What's this look like? Six Flags? Right? So it's like... Mystery meat sucking at sports. Died in building. Bathroom again. Bathroom again. Died in building. So this person who's supposed to be her guardian, possibly her dad, it doesn't have to be, has anger management problems and possibly mental health issues. They used her and they trying to steal something from her. Stealing boring stuff that nobody cares about. Or this person gets bored easily. Intensely staring into a horse's butt. Amanda had to go through this every day and it was intense. And she had to look every day at someone who was doing something that was angering the gods. And they hijacked her innocence. They hijacked her childhood and they drove it straight to Six Flags and then told her that she sucked at sports. So it's like they hijacked her. Like I said, they would. This person is like a gaslighter. They're like a mystery. You don't know what they hijack your emotions and make you feel intense about staring at a horse's butt, like something so mundane, and then they're so aloof, like they don't care about anything, like everything is boring to them. And then 1 second they're angry and they have anger problems, and then so it's like very all over the place. This destroyer, this false Queen of Pentacles, she literally feels like she's all over the place, and she's trying to steal something
Investigate.
from Amanda. Yeah, I'm investigating it. There's a lot of people investigating this, honey. We're trying for you, okay? We really are. What's this? Look what I am obsessed with your body. I'm obsessed. So doing something to her body. She was like, this person was like using Amanda like an experiment while she was imprisoned her, experimenting on her different ways to cause health issues for her. But this person overindulged and acted too hastily because an opportunity arose. Something with an opportunity, and they wanted to take advantage of it despite what was going on, because they didn't know if it would come around again. So they did things to make it work because they wanted recognition and acclaim for whatever this technology is. Spirit said technology. She became obsessed, or I don't want to say they became obsessed. I don't know. I'm not sure. They became obsessed. I'm obsessed with your body. Whatever this technology did made it so it started to become something they did even when they weren't supposed to be doing it. And they were doing it by talking Amanda into it, by saying, yeah, by doing all these emotions too. Like 1 minute they'd be angry, probably making her feel bad. They were pretty much abusing her, like, oh, you don't want to do it? Well, then you don't care about me. Well, don't you want to get better? I guess you don't want to get better. Oh, what, you think it's boring? Very like mental manipulation. Amanda, tell us more, please. Tell us what you'd like to say to this person. What would you like to say? Thank you so much for coming through. It's my pleasure to be of service. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much, Spirit. What would you like to say? Thank you so much, Spirit. What would you like to say? Okay, you don't want to use it, so that's fine. So, shoes. Shoes, and then this popped out weird like that and it says good news. Shoes, good news. So maybe this person used physical, like shopping. Let's go shopping. Let's be friends. Let's encouragement, miracle, surprise. I have a surprise for you. You're gonna like it. Let's go shopping. This person was up and down. 1 minute they were shopping, being best friends. The next minute she's being super professional, trying to appear to know what she's doing. Expertise, appeared that she's talented in some way. But this person is not what they appear to be. They're being paid to do this, to receive some kind of gift. They're doing it to receive a gift, a souvenir, a promotion. They're being paid to make this person ill? Why are they being paid to make this person ill? Why are they paid to make this person ill? Because of stubbornness.
Alone.
Alone. They did this alone. I don't think they did this with anyone knowing. Selfness, yeah, arrogance, mutish attitude. I think what started as something good became something distorted because they wanted recognition. So they used this as an opportunity to try to force something, but they became obsessed with it. And they started to get negative energy attachments, because what was once made for good started to turn into something that was a nightmare, an irritation, a supernatural obscurity that hovered and triangulated people to feed this supernatural disturbance. Yeah, a lake. Something with a lake. This person's vanity ended up being, they got a demon of vanity, and once they got a little bit of recognition, because they had a wound of rejection, they have a wound of rejection. Oh, this card just fell out. Any kind of accolades or praise they got from this, whatever they created, got distorted because they got so obsessed with money and having recognition. Yeah. That they even probably could have possibly threw their family under the bus because of this obsession. Yeah. They, in the past, overloaded their family, perhaps, maybe with the same technology. Maybe they did the same thing to their family, like, hey, do you want to help me? I have some good news. Look, I have this letter that I got from a school. It says that my technology is going to be passed. We can use it, huh? And really, it wasn't passed. They were just being arrogant and stubborn. They just wanted to use their technology, even though it wasn't something that was truly designed. Obscurities. Oh, isn't there obscurity? Yeah, right here. Obscure. And Amanda just said obscurities, and obscures right here on supernatural disturbance. So this person who did this to her had a dark disturbance on her because they gained a demon, a vanity demon, and a greed demon. They wanted recognition, and they wanted it quickly, so they created a supernatural disturbance to get their way. And what I mean by supernatural disturbance is they manipulated people to do what they wanted to their detriment. They could have did this to their family too, and to multiple people, where they are obsessed. They have an addiction to doing this. It's something that I don't think they knew was going to happen, but they know that it can happen, and so they take money from people who want to make their loved ones sick for someone, or for some reason, for health issues. They get paid to do this because variation, yeah, they've done this a variety of times to people. It's like they get paid to purposely make people sick, indulgence, and I say they overindulge in this. It's like they find joy in this interaction. They come off as friendly, like I have this technology, I'm a professional. But whatever this technology is, they overuse it to a point where it literally messes with their third eye, their brains. It starts messing with their brains, and it literally causes them to be like this, like and totally unhappy, probably with extreme mental disorders. Yeah, whatever this technology is not, they're abusing it, and it's not something that's being done right, but they're doing it on their own. People don't know that they're doing this. They need confinement. They need to be put in prison for this because they're hurting people and they can't be stopped. Tolerance, yeah. This is something we cannot tolerate. They're hurting people because they have vanity and they have greed. They've already hurt their family. They've done this to their family. They're doing this to other people. Oh, that's too many. Yeah. This person knows that what they're doing is wrong. They can't relax. That's why they're working so hard to try to... Oracle. Oh, shoot. Oracle. That's me. Oracle number 36. I'm here for you, boo. Yes. We're capturing these fools. Yes. Oh, my gosh. Look. There's a clock here. And there's a clock here. Huh. Time's up? Time's up? Is that what you're saying, boo? Time's up? Time to schedule a capture? Yes, honey. Don't worry. We're going to get them for you. So what kind of evidence can we give to show that this could have been foul play? What new evidence can they investigate to show that this could be foul play? Trip. Daydream. Something about a trip that was taken in the past, perhaps to an island. There could be proof that Amanda went to some island. We do have Help Me Find It. Yes, I don't know where this island is, but I've been getting downloads of Niagara Falls. And then Niagara Falls was on the TV today. And then, oh no, Niagara Falls was on when I was working out on the elliptical. And then Niagara Falls, I said Niagara Falls in the song that came on. I said, it ended the song with this. I said, I've seen it all except Niagara Falls. And I just thought it was weird that song came on. And then I saw Niagara Falls. And then I thought of Niagara Falls with a card with... I just think it could be a Niagara Falls. Okay? It could be a Niagara Falls by a water tower with a black top and a farmhouse. By train tracks. And a waterfall. So something about this island where I think that something goes on. Or it could be underground. There could be an underground compound underneath this fortress. Or, oh, I'm starting to feel nauseous. Archangel Michael, please clear my field and surround us with a bubble of love and light. Please remove any and all energies that are not for our highest good, that do not want this message to get out. I love you so much. More angels for life. Yes, I say it every time because I love it so much. Thank you. So, yeah. So they scheduled and organized some kind of plan to make health issues for Amanda, to make her suffer. They wanted her to suffer, but why? What is the end game? Why do they want her to suffer? I don't understand why someone would pay because they were coached to do this by somebody who they thought was just or had equality or neutrality logic. They were coached to do it? Who coached them to do it? Who coached them to do it? Who coached them to make this person ill, to make Amanda ill? Why did they want to make Amanda ill? Why did they want to make Amanda ill? Why did they want to make Amanda ill? To fill them in? To fill in some kind of blankness. Like, everything behind these people feels really blank. Like they need some kind of extra, I don't know. They need something from her. They need her to be in fright. They need her to be in emotions of fright, phobia, depression, paranoid. They need her to be paranoid. Why do they need her to be paranoid? What's the point of that? I don't understand. Why do they need her to be paranoid?
Pitch.
Pitch. To pitch an idea? To hide from the pitch? Driving around town in a tank. Wearing sunglasses and sounding smart. Because they wanted to sound smart and drive around in a big car for money. For money. They're doing this to people with some kind of weird technology they have that they abuse, that they have a addiction, a secret obsession with. They're in devil energy, doing things for money. Doing things for the clout. Oh no, the substitute teacher is insane. The substitute teacher is insane, and she gets paid to make people sick for money and getting beaten up by a kangaroo. She needs to get beat up by a kangaroo because nothing's... Olivia. Spirit said Olivia, because apparently she did this to her family as well. I am very smart. I'm currently reading a 500-page book about how to kill my family and make it look like an accident. Hi, baby. Give me 1 second. I'm almost done. I got 2 minutes. So, Amanda, please tell us something that can help us add another thing we could investigate. I think what you need to, I mean, I don't know how we could do this, but there seems to be like a place, a compound, a place, a rise of this person's civilization's upside down, a place where this person has built some kind of structure or farmhouse with animals, I don't know, that could possibly be by train tracks and a body of water and a water tower with a black top and a... Hold on, baby, just 1 sec. She created something with a good cause that started out good, but she got the vanity demon and she got a greed demon, and so now she has those. She has to feed those now. So what she does is she takes in, people pay her to make people sick for money. Whatever, you know, when you watch the documentary, they do a lot of conservatorships, and they force people into conservatorships who maybe have trust funds or people who have inheritances or, you know, things like that. People who have money, who have some kind of connection to money where they can get money. She makes them sick on purpose through this technology by messing with their heads, because she abuses the technology because she's obsessed with it. She does weird things to their bodies and stuff and whatever, and she thinks she's so smart, or people think she's so smart, but she's really not as smart as Karen could be significant. Karen, Olivia. She really likes to watch these people suffer. She gets off on it because she does have some dark energy attachments. Let's close this out, please. Thank you so much, Amanda, for telling us some of the secrets of this situation you were in. Fresco, giving us a fresh perspective of it, a higher perspective. Thank you so much. So I think what you should, I don't know how it could happen or how we could look into it, but maybe we could use some sound penetrating radar or something, or maybe we could remote view. I could maybe remote view, but there's like an underground room underneath like a fountain or a body of water that's in this compound, and I believe it's under the water. Like, you wouldn't know it's there, you wouldn't think it's there, but it is. And that's where they really would keep people who are there doing this to, and that's not good conditions. They don't feed them right, they don't sleep right, they don't eat right, they don't even get water. They get treated like animals. And look, they don't get treated right, but they are so confused and messed up because of this abuse of technology that they kind of are at a place where they're like, I don't know what's happening. And then it gets to a point where this person's messing with their head so much. First they're angry, first they're love bombing, and then they're gaslighting, and then they're saying you can do this, and you'll be free soon, just do this one more time. I'm making a breakthrough, just do it for me one more time. Probability, you're gonna be there soon, I promise, just keep going. And whatever this technology is, they keep doing it, and it makes them go insane. It literally makes people go insane. They might have done this to their family already. I don't know the whole dynamic with their family, but this could have been something they did the same MO to their family. So I don't know if this helps. I hope it does. I'm just experimenting and trying to develop my psychic gift, develop my relationship with spirit, and also try to help the collective. So I hope it helps. Love you. Bye.